What's up guys, your boy Tooch here, back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about some new characters that I believe should come into the game pretty soon. Now, none of this has been official, none of this has been confirmed, leaked, news, anything at all. This is just my personal opinion. These are the top characters that I think should be introduced into the game very soon, meaning the next 5 set of characters to come out, I believe, should be these characters. And honestly, I want to make it a little bit more interesting, and I put it in the order that I believe they should come out with as well, so from like least to best. So starting off, we got Mr. Freeze coming in at number 5. Mr. Freeze, real name Victor Fries. He's a mutated human, and he's a villain in the Batman saga or series. I'm just gonna say who the villain of. So he's a villain of Batman. He appears as a premier skin in regular Injustice 2. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a teaser here. All these characters I'm going to say, they are in Injustice 2 on the console, either as a premier skin or as one of the DLC characters. And I know a lot of you probably want these characters in here for a long time, so it's not going to be something new to you guys. But I just want to get this video out just so you guys know that I think these are the characters that should come into the game as well. So, premier skin, Mr. Freeze. I think he'd be a cool addition to the game for Injustice 2 Mobile. It brings a different kind of feel rather than just the regular Captain Cold, which isn't really that good in Injustice 2 Mobile, and then the multiverse Captain Cold, who is pretty good if you put him on the multiverse team. But I think this gives them an opportunity to try and cycle around those two guys and just keep broadening the horizon of this game with more premier skins. I think if they're going to add premier skins to the games, it should be characters that we don't really see too much of, and honestly, better versions of the worse characters, or not really like the more helpful characters, like I said, for example, Captain Cold. Number 4, we got Vixen. Vixen's real name is Mary McCabe. Forgive me if I pronounce these wrong. And she is a premier skin, of course, in Injustice 2. And also, she's a hero who inherited an ancient totem called the Tantu Totem. I'm not gonna lie guys, I have not really heard too much about this character. I've heard of her before, but I have not gone like much into detail or research, like seeing this character or anything like that. I just see her as a premier character in Injustice 2 on the console, and I think she would be a unique agility character. So we haven't seen too many agility characters come into the game. The last one that was really kind of like big was Arkham Knight Batman just being changed from tech to agility. I think we should be due for a good agility character pretty soon if they want to keep releasing characters in this game, which I think they will be doing for another couple of years. But it's just, I don't know, Cheetah's just she's not horrible. She's she's kind of bad, but she's not horrible. She's not the worst character in the game. And again, I just think that releasing this premier skin to the game, it would just add a little bit more variety and just a chance to make a pretty good agility character in general. Number 3, we have the Atom, Ryan Choi. So, the Atom is a very unique character in Injustice 2 on the console. He can go really small, to the size of an atom. Think about how cool he would be if you put him in Injustice 2 Mobile. He would be a beast, I personally believe, being he could probably be a multiverse character. And he's just insane. It's just so cool to see a character that can shrink down to that size and just rise and grow back up to his normal form in a game, let alone just to Injustice 2 on the console, but also in Injustice 2 Mobile. I think he would be a very unique character, probably one of the most unique characters in the game, just because of his ability, and they could do a lot with his special attacks and his main abilities, being able to shrink down, like being more evasive. I know it'll be kind of hard because your enemy wouldn't really be able to hit you, but still, maybe his if you do his special move, he shrinks down for a certain amount of seconds and you're basically either unhittable or he's very hard to hit, is what I'm thinking of here. Coming in at number 2, guys, I don't think 2 and 1 probably aren't going to be a huge surprise to you guys. Number 2, I got Black Manta. People have been begging for Black Manta to come into the game. Basically, when he got released in Injustice 2 on the console about a year ago, 2 years ago now. I don't even remember when this DLC pack came out. But yeah, he was a part of the DLC pack. And I think he was part of the Fighter 2. And he is honestly probably one of the most requested characters to come into the game. He's just a really cool character in general. People loved when they showed the DLC characters coming to Injustice 2 on the console. You could tell that it was Black Manta just by his like shadow and silhouette, and people were hyped. I remember seeing comments about the DLC packs, and people were just Black Manta, Black Manta, Black Manta, Black Manta, Black Manta. It was just absolutely just Black Manta everywhere. And honestly, again, another unique character, but he's rivals with Aquaman. Maybe he could do something to damage Aquaman, or maybe be a nerf to Aquaman, you know? Maybe his special 2, or he can nerf his special 2 a little bit to make Aquaman not as overpowered a little bit. I don't know, I'm just throwing ideas out there. But yeah, I think he's arguably one of the top considered characters to be put into the game, and I'm really surprised that they have not put Black Manta in Injustice 2 Mobile yet. And number 1, guys, my personal favorite, and my personal opinion here, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles should be in this game. I don't know how in the world they would make this work, and that's probably why they haven't put them in yet. But the Ninja Turtles need to come into Injustice 2 Mobile some way, some form, somehow, some shape, some anything at all. I don't care. I love the Teenage Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's just, I love these guys. When they came into Injustice 2 on the console, I was so hyped. And it's just, there's such a fun group of characters to play with, and they are just absolutely, I don't even know how you would make it work, because I know there's 4 of them, but I bet you can make all 4 of them just like the Joker and just like Entangling Poison Ivy, just like Unhinged Harley Quinn. They have their own team, they have their own resurgence with them. And then you got the Multiverse team, you got the Justice League team. You could make your own Teenage Mutant Ninja team and add buffs for however many characters are on there. And guys, you don't even have to stop there. I'm going to kind of combine them with this one. So basically this number 1 is going to be a total of 6 characters. I don't think they should just add the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think they should go ahead and add the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles rival, the top rival of all time. They should go and they should add the Shredder into this game. You know how dope he would look. The Shredder would look in Injustice 2 Mobile. He could either maybe be a buff to them, or he could be a nerf to them. I'm thinking more of a buff, just so you can have them along the same line, but he is the villain, so it might not really work that way. So that way I know it's a game of 3, and that's only, let's see, 4. You can only have 3 people per team, so it's 4 Ninja Turtles, that's 1 enemy, so that's only 5 total characters. Well, guess what? You don't even need to stop there. You can go ahead and add Master Splinter as well. You know how lit this game would be if you had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in this game, if you had the Shredder in this game, and if you had Master Splinter in this game. They all could buff each other. That's my personal thinking thought process here. You make 6 characters in total that could all benefit and buff each other. It's a TMNT team going on. It's gonna be a frenzy in this game. I know people would go and try and get these characters. These characters, I think, are the most requested characters to come into the game. Just a little bit in front of Black Manta, like the Ninja Turtles, but then adding Shredder and then Master Splinter. Come on, I would spend money to get these guys. I'm not going to spend any more money on this game. But if I see a pack come out with these characters, or a versus challenge that comes out with these characters, I'm dropping money to get these guys. I am dropping money, I'm not going to lie. I want to see all of these characters in the game, all 6 of these characters in the game. But first, I want to start with the TMNT Ninja Turtles. Alright. That's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. That was my, not really rant, but kind of rant video about the top characters that I think should come into Injustice 2 Mobile soon. I don't know what they're gonna add. They've kind of been going off the record and stuff with adding characters recently, but I think they're gonna get back on track with the DLC of the game. I think maybe what they're planning is before they release Injustice 3, they kind of want to take parts and pieces to add characters into this game. That's just my personal thought process with this. I hope they don't do that and release these characters like last, right before Injustice 3 comes out. Also, I hope Injustice 3 Mobile is run by a different company. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna put that in. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. It's been your boy Tooch, and I'm out. Be strong, stay strong, and of course, peace.